We got that 5. It's your boy Mullah. Man, what a game. What a game last night, KD. But right now, uh, skipping the pair. They talking about Giannis. What Giannis did. What Giannis said. Feel me? He's hilarious, man.
A guy that's not a defender is going to wave off a double team. Skip, we saw Jeremy Grant last year. He wouldn't leave the side of LeBron, and LeBron didn't move. Mm-hmm. And the guy was like, go. He's like, nope, I'm not leaving this guy. James Harden says no. Skip.
Giannis, by the way, Giannis took advantage of the single coverage by a one-legged man by fading to the baseline and shooting a follow.
Fade away. Skip, look, I'm not saying he can't overcome this because even at LeBron James's lowest, the 2011 final against the Mavs, he's won since. He's won 2 MVPs. He's won 4 championships. Yeah. So if Giannis, but Skip, until he wins that, this is on his resume. Giannis, Skip, and so many times I've heard Giannis say this, I'm just doing what my coach asked me to do.
That's all.
Giannis, you're Defensive Player of the Year. Kevin Durant has it going. Accept the challenge. Skip, I don't want to hear from this is what he said after the game. This is what the Defensive Player of the Year a year ago said.
Yeah.
He said Kevin Durant is the best player in the world, and I hope he misses.
Right. I was
if I'm Chris Middleton, if I'm Drew Holiday, if I'm Tuck, I'll pull him to the side.
No,
I said, look at him, Mo. You know what? If you ever say that again, we're going to fight.
Right now.
You the Defensive Player of the Year, and you talk about he the best player. Skip,
what did you just say?
I don't mind you giving somebody kudos if I'm not playing against you.
You know he
if
just
I'm not in the
us,
heat of
right?
the moment.
Yeah.
Skip, if I'm in a fight, how we in a fight? And you like, man, he really tough, y'all. Man,
he just gave us the
that's
business.
a tough joker, but he gets some good blows in on
he
you.
Just gave us
Bro,
the
you better
business,
shut up and help me fight.
Yeah.
What do you mean he just gave us
what is
the business?
This? What is this? You go to Budenholzer and says, I got KD the last 5 minutes. That's what you do. Don't hide on that. I'm just doing what the coach asked me to do. I bet you Budenholzer ain't telling you to jack up them threes. You jacking up them threes. He ain't telling you to shoot no threes. You tell him shooting threes. And he fumbled that ball, Skip. You know why he fumbled that ball? Because he thought they was going to foul him. He was trying to do something quick. He was trying to get the ball up quick before they foul him. He don't want no parts of the free throw line. And that's the reason. Now, you want to say LeBron is running from the free throw line? But Skip, LeBron wasn't running from no free throw line at 27, at 28. LeBron was going to the rack. This kid is 27, 28 years of age now, and he's afraid to take advantage of a 6'11" frame when he's got James Harden, when he's got Jeff Green, when he's got Joe Harris, and he's shooting jumpers. Bro, you're going to have to win a championship in order to get some of this bitterness. And it's going to have to be more than one. Because LeBron has won 4 championships since 2011, and that taste still lingers. People still bring that up.
Yep.
Giannis, you can't go out like if you lose this, you ain't getting over this, bro. It's going to take a while. You're going to have to win multiple championships before you get this taste out of your mouth after what you did yesterday.
4 and 10 years?
Times 10, I agree with everything you just said.
It's not bad.
But I also agree that he got one big break last night. That wasn't a closeout game. He gets a shot. He's got a game 6. Yes. And maybe he's got a game 7 back at Brooklyn.
Well, you're right, Skip. Maybe if they win the series, we'll forget about this.
And I'm going to preface everything I say by once again saying everybody attests to the fact, our man Chris Broussard, they love Giannis because he's a great young man.
Yes.
He's great for the game. He's fun to talk to. He's very accessible to the media. Got it.
Right.
But I don't get him as a basketball player because he ain't that guy.
Yeah, he'd be a totally different.
He's not what I call a superstar because he doesn't have superstar intangibles. There's no killer in him, no killer will, no step on your throat. He's not sure of himself, and he's never been sure of himself under the brightest spotlight. When the heat is the hottest, he starts to melt right before your very eyes. He doesn't trust himself. It's why he took the Supermax to stay big fish, small market. And he's happy there, and they love him there, and God bless them all. But this is what you're going to get.
Man, he got
you're going to be stuck with this because I've given you the history, and I don't want to go through the litany again, but he's had every year in the playoffs, he'll have a big round and a flame-out round.
Yes.
Big and flame-out. When he thinks he's got the advantage over some Orlando in the first round, look out, because he'll put up those numbers that he always puts up. So you realize yesterday, All NBA was announced, and only one player in this league got all 100 votes for first team. That guy. Giannis got every single vote. He was the only one unanimous first teamer. We know that he's been multiple times MVP. We know he's been, as you point out, Defensive Player of the Year. We know he has led PER, player efficiency rating, year after year.
Isn't he the only player that made first team on both All NBA first team offense and defense?
Yeah, okay.
He's the only one.
We got it all. None of it matters because that's all about the regular season.
Yes.
That has absolutely zero to do with what you didn't see last night, which was he just shrinks and disappears. I agree with the video you showed. James just wanted to do it back to him. To stay away. I got this guy because they have no respect for him. In the clutch.
Yes.
They know what's going to happen. He's going to fade away, literally fade to the baseline, and he's going to miss it. And then we get to the last play. It's 15.6 seconds left. He has a dunk, and Middleton hits him right in the hands.
This is James Harden. No, stay.
I got it.
Yeah, stay over there. That's Landry Shamet he waved off. Wow. Okay, here we go. Middleton goes in the middle, and he just feeds him, and he's got this is a dunk. This is just a little dunk. You can just go right up and dunk it.
But he knows what's going to happen.
You could be right. It could be,
Hold on,
I got to go to the free throw line and go through my 15-second routine of agony, because it's just agony.
Oh, yeah, y'all. This is tight. It was 104 with a minute 52 left. And James Harden waved double team off. Yeah, that's dope.
And then we get to the last play. It's 15.6 seconds left. He has a dunk, and Middleton hits him right in the hands.
This is James Harden. No, stay.
I got this.
Yeah, stay over there. That's Landry Shamet he waved off. Wow. Okay, here we go. Middleton goes in the middle, and he just feeds him, and he's got it. This is a dunk. This is just a little dunk. You can just go right up and dunk it.
Try again.
But he knows what's going to happen.
You could be right. It could be, I got to go to the free throw line and go through my 15-second routine of agony, because it's just agony watching him. You know, he's rehearsing, and then he's talking to himself. I got it. And actually, last night he wasn't that bad. What was he, like 4-7? I don't know. If by his standards, that was money, right?
Yeah, that was still Curry, like for him.
But I know who I've been betting on if he'd had to go to the line with 15 seconds left.
Oh, yeah,
he's not. He might make one, but I doubt he could make either one of those. Right. And yet, there's also just something missing in his makeup, his basketball makeup. He just muffed the pass. It's like the guy in your sport. There are certain guys, you throw it to them on 3rd and 5 with the game on the line, and they just drop it because they just panic. They go blind. You know, he went blind on that play, and the ball goes right through his hands.
Can you imagine in a situation like this, it's like Deion Sanders, Defensive Player of the Year, and in the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, money on the line, he ain't guarding Michael Irvin. He ain't guarding Jerry Wright. Well, the coaches called for asking me to. So I'm like, no, you that dog. You know who they going to.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Y'all rotate the coverage to the other side. I got him. Mm-hmm. That's the way you do it, Giannis. Skip, we've seen LeBron.
I'll give you a quick example of that. It would be the 1994 NFC Championship game at Candlestick Park. Greatest one-on-one matchup I ever saw. It's the one I would have paid a lot of money to sit in the first row to watch. I was sitting in the press box to watch this one, but it was San Francisco jumping up on Dallas 21-0. So it was just like last night. It looked like it was going to be a blowout. And Deion said, I know what they got to do. They have to throw it to 88 every time. And Troy Aikman was not a high-volume passer until then. And he had to throw it to 88 nearly every play from there on. So we had 3 quarters of Deion versus Michael. Best friends in the world. It's one-on-one. Who's going to win?
That's it.
And in the end, Deion won because he got away with the call, a little armbar call. But the point was, he just said, I'm traveling. Wherever he goes, I'm just going to go with him.
With Jerry.
Yeah.
Deion traveling. Hey, I know that's Jerry Rice.
I got it.
I'm not ducking that.
I got it.
Giannis, you can't duck KD.
Duck. No, but he just does. He's got duck in him. He just... There's something huge missing in his psychological basketball makeup.
It is.
That makes him turn into only a star in the postseason without the super in front of the name. He's got the
Just
super max. He's got all the accolades you could
star.
ever want in the regular season. He's like, we're beyond first ballot Hall of Famer. If you just go on his regular season accolades,
he all in the Hall. Yeah,
I mean, he's starting to get into top 10, top 5 discussion, right?
When he's done his numbers, I mean, he's a Hall of Fame. He don't play another game. He's a Hall of Famer with 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
He's there with all the All NBA teams he's made. He's already there, Skip. But there's something to be said. A guy that's 6'11".
Yeah.
That he won't post up a 6'6" guy.
No.
He shoots a fadeaway. He has Jeff Green on him. They first of all, the mere fact that they got a guy that hadn't played
Green.
James Harden was on one leg.
Jeff Green. All right, it's your boy Mullah. This week got that 5. Giannis still got a shot, man. So, hey, but I'm going for my Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? All right, well, we'll be back with another one. No matter.